Hi everyone, so in today's video I'm doing this clown inspired look. I got inspired by this photo. Right here. I have no idea who she is, but if I find her, I will link her down in the description box below. But I love that look, so I just figured I would take that and then kind of put my own twist on it. So this is what I came up with. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. So I'm going to start off by priming my eyes. We're going to do eyes first because I'm going in with black and gray eyeshadow, so I don't want any fallout to happen on the actual face. So I'm just taking my Tarte Shape Tape and then putting that all over my eyes, blending it out, and then putting the RCMA No Color Powder all over my eyes to set that so it takes away the tackiness. Now I'm going to take the shade Bedrock by Geek. It's kind of like a light taupey gray. And I'm just putting this in my upper crease kind of to act as a transition shade. Now I'm taking the shade Corrupt, also by Geek, and I'm just going to be putting that slightly below the Bedrock shade just to create some dimension and to help with blending later on. This is the 24/7 eyeliner in 0. It's just the black one. And I'm going to be putting this down as a base on my lid and then blending it out with like a flat packing brush. Now that we have that black base laid down, I'm just going to take the Corrupt eyeshadow again and pack it on with that flat packing brush. This is going to help the black be more intense and actually stay on longer throughout the night. So if you're wearing this out, it'll help with longevity as well. And then I'll take the little blending brush and just take the Corrupt shadow again and blend up to the crease where we had those other transition shades. Now I'm going to move on to the face. I skipped doing the face on camera just to save some time, but I used the Tarte Shape Tape and the Amazonian Clay Foundation and mixed it with my NYX foundation mixer in white just to white out my face and give it a little bit more brightness. And then I started setting it with the RCMA No Color Powder. Now I'm taking a little kind of like angled, or not angled, like a tapered blending brush, and I'm taking the Corrupt eyeshadow and just kind of creating these shapes. They're like triangle shapes on the upper part of my, like the middle part of my brow. I don't know how to explain that. And then the like right below my lash line. But before I do my lash line, I'm going to make sure that that lower lash line is really smoked out in the black eyeshadow. I'm also going to carry it into my inner corner quite a bit because I want to just make it as dark and smoky as I possibly can. Now I'm just carrying it down to the lower lash line like I said before, just creating that outline. Now I'm taking this little Tarte felt tip eyeliner. I think it's like the Man Eater or something like that. I'll have it listed down below. But I'm just creating the tips. I want the tips of these triangles to be like super black. So this is just what I did. You can use anything like a pot gel liner or anything like that. This is just what I had right in front of me. And I'm not going to carry it down throughout the whole triangle, just making sure like the tips are black and you can tell that they're pointed. This doesn't have to be perfect either because we're going to go in and create some texture Now I'm just taking a black potted gel eyeliner and taking a flat packing brush and just creating more texture, just making it look more distressed and grungy and just giving it more texture. Now I'm taking a Real Techniques cleansing sponge. It has like some grittiness to it to help exfoliate your skin, but it was perfect for this because I just dumped it, like not dumped, but I pressed it into the pot liner and then I just pressed it onto the skin and it gave more of like a spattered paint kind of a look. It gave it a lot of texture, which I really liked. Now I'm taking that same pot gel liner and I'm just going to carve out my brows, just make them the same as I always do. I just want them to be dark and black like the rest of the look. Now I'm going to go in with this little Tarte duo and I'm going to take the contour shade and contour my cheekbones just to make them more structured and more hollow. And then I'll take that eyeshadow, the Corrupt Black eyeshadow, and even hollow them out even more just to tie in the black with all the other darkness around the face. For highlight, I'm going to take the Laura Geller like baked highlighters, and this is in the shade Diamond Dust, and you cannot see this on camera at all, but it was like pink. So it's a pink highlighter. That's what I wanted to go for, but like I said, you can't see it on camera. You could really only see it on person, and that made me mad because it looked really pretty in person. And then I actually took it on the inner corner as well, just to give the inner corner more of a pop, and then I took that same gel liner and put it in my waterline just to make sure that there was no skin tone peeking through in the eyes. I also took the Kat Von D Alchemist palette, that pink shade, and I put it right over to see if it would pop a little bit more, and it helped a little bit, but I don't think it was very necessary. And then I popped on some big fluffy amber rose lashes, and then I started applying these feathers. I initially started doing it like cutting up the feather and then putting it on. I thought that would look better, and that was like the biggest shit show ever. So I would just recommend just cutting up a little part of it and then sticking it directly on, because if you cut it into little pieces like without the stem in it, it just makes it a disaster, as you can see. So here you can see that I just took like a part of the stem with it and just glued it on, which helped a ton better. Now I'm just taking that gel liner again and I'm just creating my lips. So I'm just going to outline my lips like you normally would, and then fill them in with the black, and then I will create like little more intense smile lines to make me look more like a clown. Now I'm just taking that eyeliner again and I'm just creating little dots around the face. I just felt like it was missing something and I just wanted to add a little bit more detail. Now I'm taking that Laura Geller highlighter again and just putting it on the center of my lips to tie in the pink with the eyes. And then I took the Corrupt eyeshadow and I just put it down my neck And that is it for the finished tutorial. I hope you enjoyed my first Halloween look for the season. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Love you!
But don't try